Hey, what's up guys? I'm Tony from Tony's Professional Touch, based out of San Bernardino, California. And in today's video, we're gonna be doing a full detail on an Infiniti SUV. Now we have about 5 to 6 hours, so let's see if we can get it done in that time frame. And let's get right into it. Follow me along.
Hey Tony, for the engine bay detail, are you using any specific kind of chemicals or?
No, not really. Just a regular cleaner. Yeah.
So how long should this full detail take you?
We're aiming for 5 to 6 hours.
And for this detail, I saw the inside already. It's pretty dirty. You think you'll complete it in that time frame?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, we need to done by then.
Hey Tony, so why are you doing so many passes with the foam on this vehicle?
This is extremely dirty. And it's also kind of getting hot, so the foam's like drying out. So you don't want to scrub and on a dry surface.
Yeah. And how did this customer get you, or how did you?
Referral.
Referral?
Yeah, from someone else.
And then did they already know what they wanted, or did you have to sell them on a package or anything like that?
They kind of already knew what they wanted because they just wanted to see recommendations because they're looking to sell this vehicle.
Oh, they're gonna sell the car?
Yeah.
Got it. So they straight away they went to the full detail, or you kind of guided them to it?
Pretty much I guided them to it.
Okay.
I asked them a few questions and then they wanted to settle on this package.
And since they're selling it, did they ask for any kind of clay treatment or wax treatment or anything like that?
No, not really, but I see the vehicle's in pretty bad shape, so I'm going to give it a quick clay treatment, nothing really super thorough because it's not included. Okay. Because technically we're only doing the full interior detail, which includes a complimentary exterior detailed foam wash.
Yes.
And then he optioned in for the engine bay. So technically we're not supposed to do any clay treatment or sealant, but I'm gonna throw in the clay treatment, a light clay treatment just to make it a lot smoother, and then an express sealant just to shine it up a bit more.
Okay. And what about the interior? Are you doing any thorough extractions or anything like?
Yeah, interior is full interior detail, so we're gonna try to get it as new as possible on the inside.
Okay. Cool. So this is the wax you were talking about, Tony?
So this is our rinseless wash and wax that you can use as a waterless wash or clay treatment, or clay lube or spray wax. There's many different uses.
Yeah.
But when you use it as a clay lube, it helps make your clay treatment process time go by a lot quicker, and it also leaves a bit of protection behind. The left side's before and the right side's after using the rinseless wash and wax in the clay. So it leaves a bit of protection. As you can see on the left side, there's nothing. It's all rough, all decontaminated. Right side, no decontamination, and rinseless wash and wax.
And how long should this last this customer?
This is only a couple weeks, so I'm gonna put an express in on top of this just to make it last a bit longer. But this isn't really like long-term protection. Like I would recommend after clay treatment, like doing a wax or sealant, or you can do polish or correction and ceramic coating. That's a lot more money and takes a lot more time. It just depends on your wants and needs. But he's gonna get rid of it. He plans on getting rid of it pretty soon. So express sealant should last about 3 to 6 months. That should be enough for like the new owner of the vehicle to do something else, whatever he decides to do.
And you had mentioned that this is not part of the full detail, right? It's complimentary.
Well, we didn't go with the full detail with this client. So with this client, we just did full interior detail, and then that includes an exterior detailed foam wash. That's complimentary, and then we optioned in. He added in the engine bay detail. But since the paint's really rough and it's pretty messed up, I'm just gonna do a quick clay treatment all around, just a light clay, nothing too crazy, just to make it a bit better, and then throw in the express sealant just to make it go that extra mile a little bit.
So Tony, can you give us a quick update on the detail?
So we just got done cleaning the engine bay. We already did a detailed foam wash, did a quick clay treatment on it. And then we're just gonna start drying it off right now, and then we'll move on to blow drying all the cracks and crevices. We'll do a dressing on the engine bay, close that, and then get started on the full interior detail.
And you said you had a time limit of three to 4 hours?
Well, in total it's about 5 to 6 hours because he needs to leave. But right now we're already at we're at 10, so we got about 4 hours left.
Okay. And have you, or can you see any difficulties in this detail? Stains or anything like that?
No, not really. It's not too bad. It's just the interior seems like someone previously conditioned it with some greasy conditioner that attracts a lot of dust and stuff. So if you go inside and you see it's very sticky on there, so that might take a while just to remove, time consuming. And it's a pretty big vehicle, so it's just time consuming, not necessarily hard. Cool. Whoever detailed it previously used like a cheap conditioner, and it attracts a lot of dust and all the pet hair and stuff. So it might be a little difficult to remove. It also gets a little sticky, so when you try to get a microfiber towel, it's dry, you just try to swipe it, it'll get stuck on it. So I gotta use a mild interior cleaner is what I'm probably gonna use.
So you have to hit it first with that cleaner to get the...
Well, actually, I'll spray it on the towel. Because it's kind of hot up here, so you don't want to spray it. Because if you spray it, there's a possibility that you can damage it. Oh. It could dry up on the surface and leave stain it.
Yeah.
So it's better to spray it on your microfiber towel and then wipe it.
So before you saw this vehicle, did you know it was this dirty or?
Nah, I didn't really know, but that's why he's getting a full interior detail, so it works out.
Yeah.
Because we talked about prices for if you either wanted to polish it or do everything polished and full interior, and it's just what works better for best for his budget, and he's trying to get the best bang for his buck. Because you're gonna sell the vehicle, so this is pretty good bang for his buck.
Were you expecting that, Tony? All those crumbs down there?
Not really. It looked cleaner on top than it did underneath the floor mat.
You think it'll be like that throughout the whole car, or is it just the driver's side?
I don't know. It'll probably be like that throughout the whole car.
Are you going to charge more for the extra vacuuming?
No, I don't. It's included in the full interior detail.
All done with the extraction, Tony?
Pretty much.
No hiccups?
No, not really.
No extra dirty stains or anything?
No, it wasn't too bad. Just mainly the front sides. Everything else was not really that bad.
So what do you got left to do?
I got to do a final vacuum on everything, and then clean up the seats, clean and condition the seats, door panels, wipe down the door jambs, do the tire dressing on the wheels, wipe down the engine bay, do the windows. There's a lot. It was about an hour and a half.
So Tony, you're done. What do you think was the most time-consuming part of this detail?
The inside, but everything in general everything was time consuming. Just it's a full detail basically, so everything.
Were you happy how it came out?
Yeah, it's pretty solid. Unfortunately, it's super windy, so it's already like dusty.
Yeah.
It just keeps getting dust on it, but other than that, it looks really good. Much better than what it was.
So when it gets dusty or windy and dusty, do you let the customers know like, hey, I cleaned it, it's just the dust from the wind?
They usually already know, like it's pretty windy like right now, so they usually understand for the most part. I usually don't have any issues. If anything, if they do have an issue with it, I could do like a wipe down if they have time. But for this client, he already needs to go, so he's fine with it. Plus, once he drives away, it'll probably, most of the dust will probably fly off. All right, guys, well, there you have it. We just got done with the Infiniti SUV full detail. We managed to get it done in a bit over 6 hours, but it was all right. The client was good with it. He loved everything. And so remember, if you guys like this type of content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And let me know in the comments down below how long it usually takes you guys to do a full detail. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.